I was telling that to the others, not myself.
Hey everyone, this is the Katana V11 from Ninjago. It contains 257 pieces, 2 minifigures, and retailed for $19.99 at time of release. The Katana V11 is one of the very few instances where we get a vehicle other than a mech or bike for Ninjago. It's very sleek in design and vibrant, versatile with an inferno-like design with its reds and yellows. The front uses a combination of slopes and slopes on a hinge to give it this nice aerodynamic, speedboat-like feel. It's almost as if it's made for cutting through the waves with its subtle use of blades and suggestion of an engine using this 2x2 round printed tile. However, there's more than meets the eye as this doubles as a compartment with plenty of space storing 2 katanas plus more. While it can fit a variety of things, it cannot hold the one important MacGuffin of this entire wave. Trying to store an Oni mask here is just not an option. The side panels continue the curvature front, introducing a splash of flaming yellowish orange as well as an appropriate amount of stickers. There's an implied ventilation / exhaust as well as some flames here and about. My favorite part of this section, and perhaps of the entire model, is how seamlessly the plates on plates transition into the 4x3 slope. It just really impresses me how well that meshes together. Got a sticker here on the slope with the Ninjago for H, most likely hot. Tucked away within these sections is the means of firepower. If it wasn't impressive before, it surely is now, as it's hardly noticeable unless you know it's there. Armed is a spring-loaded shooter with an almost 90 degrees of reach. Perhaps one of the few times the placement of these had just been perfect. As always, just push down on it to fire it off. Before I forget, there's even detail on the underside which is unnecessary but appreciated. The cockpit makes good use of an upside-down windscreen with plenty of room for Kai. Inside is the typical 1x2 slope print we've been getting since 2015 for controls. It may seem bland, but there's one more surprise as both of these side panels fold out, giving it a new look and mode entirely. If the turns were enough, then the attack mode is sure to deliver. I could see this also being a low profile type look and a way for Kai to get out of the boat a lot more properly if he were to dock. Though it's not enough clearance for the turrets. While the back of most sets are notorious for being unfinished, this is one of those rare exceptions which just really adds to how well made it is. There's this huge flame in the back acting as the main thrust as well as 2 smaller ones above, or maybe that's an exhaust. All this power is running a V4 engine, or is it 7? That's still not 11, or maybe each number 1 represents a physical katana, which in hindsight really makes it the Katana V Katana. Either way, it's really polished up, which is nice. Though Cunningham gets, for once, a properly sized motorcycle. It's just a standard existing motorcycle element, however there is a new recolor for the wheels in bright red as well as a sticker for the Ninjago DS. Most likely for designer of the set, Demetrios Dimadis. There's also a face of an Oni to contrast. Just a suggestion of an exhaust or boost back here, which thankfully doesn't add too much bulk to roll, but it can be tricky to keep propped up as I try to get it to stand here. And there we go. I do wish they included at least something to attach to the bottom here to keep it stationary. Minifigures here are Resistance Kai to the left and Luke Cunningham on the right. The designs for both are very nice, with the former taking a lot of inspiration from the movie, but inverting those colors with the red being dominant instead of black. I feel it's the perfect compromise between the show style and those designs. I do like the flashy blue and pinks here present on Luke here, giving him a kind of neon vibe. All accessories removed, it really is just good stuff all around. Excellent design and graphic work. So good things about this set, you're getting exactly what you're paying for, where most of the budget is going into this excellently done, oversized speedboat, but oversized in a good way. You've got lots of good techniques and a pretty solid parts inventory going for it as well. I do also appreciate that for just a few parts, just a few, they've thrown a complete acceptable second vehicle. It's a biker and he needs a bike. It's good. As for the bad, I really don't have any complaints, maybe a minor nitpick to throw in an Oni mask for something to fight over, but that's just about it. I would even accepted it as is, with just Kai. Anyways, what do you think? Is it worth it? This has been Marty from Bio Ninja Brinks. If you want to see more content like this, then hit the subscribe button down below. See you all next time.